So once we're trying to work for this underhook position, he's not going to just let us get it. So we got to have a little setup to get into our position that we want. Okay, we got to use a little trickery, and obviously we went over a lot of things of making first contact, and a lot of those same things to make first contact for our inside tie. We can make that first contact to work into our underhook. Okay, the underhook is also an inside tie. I'm inside his arms. Okay, so I'm just trying to work for those strong positions where I can move him and he can't move me. So again, from space, I might mat check, I serve a little bit, head contact. Now as I bring my hand up to club, okay, I bring my hand up to club, I keep this one down. A lot of times if he reaches with this one, I'm just going to pull his head down and dig into my underhook right here. Now, again, I got to make sure I have head position. I'm pushing with my head, I'm not really switching my lead leg at all in this position. I'm driving with my back leg, little steps, I'm controlling this guy, keeping him off balance. I'm either reaching for this wrist or trying to get two hands on the same side of his head so I can get him extended here, okay? And look for my openings, all right? So the first setup is just clubbing, and instead of going to inside tie, we're going to club, go to inside tie on the other side, okay? Again, here, head contact, I club, he brings his hand up, I dig my underhook, all right? Elbow high, I pull it into me, push with my head, use my hips to pull on it, okay? Another setup here is if this guy does get to my head, say we're exchanging, we're wrestling, and he reaches up and grabs my head, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrist roll. Again, when I'm here, very important I go into this guy, okay? If I can't pull back and try to get this hand off my head, I have to go into him, I have to take space from him. All right, now I wrist roll, I'm just going to slide my hand right up in. Okay, same side. So again, from this angle, you can see a little bit better. All right, we're wrestling. All right, he reaches up, he's got my head right here. I'm just going to wrist roll. All right, now I'm on the inside of his arm with my hand. I'm just going to slide up to my underhook right here. Another one we can do if he has my head already is I can just push his elbow up and go into my underhook from there. So again, he's got my head, okay? I'm just gonna reach my opposite hand, push his elbow up, create the gap I need for my underhook, right here, okay? So, just an elbow bump, we're wrestling, moving, push it across, dig it in. Get my head back in position here, crowding, okay? Another one is just threatening the other side of his body. So a lot of times if we're wrestling here, I club, I'm in my inside tie, I'm moving him, I'm threatening this side of his body, he reaches up with his other hand, I can sink my underhook in. Alright? So it's kind of like a little misdirection setup. Alright, again, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going for my regular inside tie. Club, inside tie, maybe I'm passing this elbow, he squares up, I just take my underhook in. Now I'm still taking ground on him, keeping him off balance, making him react to me. Okay, last but not least, this is probably my best underhook setup, is just taking a shot. Okay, so whenever I go for my single leg, if I don't quite get to that single leg, I can just slide up to my underhook. Okay, so it's a good chain wrestling concept here. When I go for my single leg, if I don't get it, he slides up, he pulls my arm up, I just keep coming into him, and now I got my underhook. Okay? So it can be good shot recovery, or I can just shoot it to get to my underhook, with no intention of getting the leg. I can just take a slap shot here and slide up. And now I'm in my underhook. Again, pull this thing to you. All right, keep your head in here. Make it uncomfortable for this guy through here. Make him react to you. It's very hard. If I let this elbow get down and he crunches this one in, well, now it's a whole different ballgame. So I got to keep my elbow high and keep him out of position where he's not strong. And that's setups to get to your underhook.